Hey guys, today I want to show you a cold sorceress that I've been working on for the past few hours. It's an eye shard sorceress, but it's unique because we're not gonna be using Frost Nova. So it's Frost Nova free. That means there's 100% uptime. For those who has played the Frost Nova Sorceress, you know that there are certain instances where your Frost Nova is on cooldown and you are not able to kill anything since you're waiting for the cooldown on Frost Nova to finish. Let me show you. Actually, the core of the build is a legendary item which I haven't dropped yet, so I'm using a codex. That's why it has the lowest roll. It's this one. Every time you use a cooldown, you restore 15 to 25 mana. So I'm getting 15 mana on my cooldowns. The main damage dealer skill would be the eye shards, and as Blizzard support, all the other four skill slots are cooldowns. So I consider them like mana potions. If you notice, we didn't put the Frost Nova or the what's it called, Flame Shield, because we want the ice armor to be proccing the reset on the cooldowns. There's a on the skills. There's a let me show you which one. It's called the Elemental Attunement. There's a lucky hit chance that one of the cooldowns of your defensive skills will be reset, and we don't want to be resetting the Flame Shield or the Frost Nova because we don't need those. What we want is an almost 100% uptime on the ice armor so that we can have the 25% mana regeneration. Since the skill Ice Shards is a very mana hungry skill. As you can see, that was an elite, and we didn't have to rely on like huge density in order to kill it. When you're low on mana, I simply press my lightning spear and my ice blades to get me some mana back. Let me show you something real quick. The Blizzard, I have a level 10 Blizzard, but the Blizzard skill by itself does very little damage. The main reason why we're using Blizzard, however, is that once the mob comes close to the Blizzard, once we hit it with the ice shards, it's 100% automatically frozen. So that's probably the only reason we have the Blizzard on. And of course, being a high level, we get to kill the boss real quick. See that elite at the lower left corner? It's automatically frozen because it's covered with Blizzard. Once I cast Blizzard on any of the mobs, then put my ice shards, all of them are going to be frozen. So the rotation would be Blizzard, and Ice Shards. If you're low on mana, use the one of the 1 to 4 skills. I have the Lightning Spear and Ice Blades for the mana. Oh, one important thing, if you're already using the, let me say, standard Ice Shard build, on the skill, on the node for the Ice Shards, you have to change it from the greater Ice Shards. You don't want to use the frozen one. You want the node which gives you vulnerability. Because we don't have Frost Nova to be giving vulnerability to the mobs. So you can practically use the same equipment with some minor adjustments and have the same build as the one I'm showing to you right now. Just love this build. Being able to, there are certain dungeons where you have to kill all the enemies. This one works really well since, like I've mentioned many times already, it's 100% uptime on the skills. You're not gonna be waiting 10 seconds, 20 seconds for the cooldown. I've tried even with the double. There's a legendary which gives you 2 casts of Frost Nova. Even that's not gonna be enough. You're always gonna be having instances where you're gonna be running around like an idiot waiting for your cooldown. And also the boss is horrible. Boss kill on that one is really horrible. Blizzard. And we'll be killing them at a safe distance. So for regular farming, you can bypass the defensive legendaries. It's part 2. I really want to show you the boss fight. Hopefully we get a boss on this dungeon. This is the one with the density. And we put some wrong jump. Still more. Oh, I almost died. But we're fine. It's not hardcore or anything, so I like softcore, so I get to play with different builds without worrying about like permanent death. On the standard ice shards build, what I used to do is I gather around the mobs so the explosion helps kill the elites. But we have a good single target damage on this build, so we don't have to worry about that. Although I think for really large packs, maybe, just maybe, the standard one with the Frost Nova is a little bit better. Here's the boss, I think. It's just insanely good. I don't know how it's gonna hold once we get to tier 4. But for now, for dungeon farming, I think this is a lot better than the Frost Nova one. I'm actually thinking of rolling the legendary mana affix on the amulet so I get like double the mana. I have on my amulet the pierce, 7 pierce. Maybe I should move this 15 mana towards the amulet. Or just wait for an upgrade. Amulet upgrade, then use the I think I'm surrounded. Oh, we're fine. Alright, so we're going to the boss guy. So same thing, we're gonna be casting Blizzard and wait for... Where's this guy? Stay there. He won't stay on my node. Alright. Here we go. Boom. That's that fast. Let me run you through the items. I think the most important upgrade would be the control legendary. We want it on the two-handed weapon, so it does the most. I have one at maxed at 70%, and my boots has the legendary affix for the lucky hit. I'm lucky enough to get the perfect roll on this one at 20%. This is not very important. I'm waiting. There's one legendary which gives you it's a unique, which gives you the free Frost Nova when you kill a mob with frozen mob. So I'm waiting on that one. Hopefully we get it this year. and this is not very important. Unstoppable damage, barrier damage, and this one is just a temporary roll as well. So it's mainly the cooldown mana and the eye shard spears. Maybe I'll swap this one later on. Of course, the basic enchantment, eye shards and frostbolt for the chill. Let me just hover over the skill. You can pause the video later on. So frostbolt, nothing extra. Pour all your skills on the eye shards, and remember, use the second one, the one on the bottom, the destructive for the vulnerability, and 1 point each for the Frost Nova and teleport. I didn't put any extra points on ice armor. Level 1 is fine. So we're really relying on the proc on this guy, the elemental attunement, to reset our ice armor. So we don't care if it's gonna be having a long cooldown. And lucky hit. We need the lucky hit, so we poured 3 points into that one. And the most important one would be this area right here. You want to maximize your damage. You have to put max all 4 of these guys: Hoarfrost, Permafrost, Icy Touch, and Frigid Breeze. I'm still on the fence between the Shatter and Avalanche, but Shatter is more of like a crowd control, like large group of mobs, but for boss kills, Avalanche is much better. So that's the video for now. Maybe I'll do a proper video explaining the eye shards and the chill mechanics later on, but I'm just too excited to show you this build. Hopefully you guys enjoy. What do you think? You like it? You don't like it? You want to try it? Let me know. You have a good day, guys, and I'm back playing because I'm addicted to this new game. Bye.